Dr. Seabrook. I'm so excited. What are we working on today and why are we here?
I want to show a healthy meal.
Okay, so, and I'm all about healthy.
We both are.
Yes.
Yes. So what I'd like to do is show you a chicken teriyaki lettuce wrap. It is very easy.
Okay.
And that's what I want you to see. This is something quick that you can do yourself. You know, you don't need a lot of prep to do it.
Okay, sounds good. What's the first thing?
So the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna grab the olive oil. Okay. We have about 2 tablespoons there, but we don't need all of it. We're gonna use half
just a little bit.
Yeah. We're gonna use half of the olive oil. We're gonna get the pan really hot.
There we go. That might have been a little bit of a generous pour, but that's okay.
It's fine.
Okay.
Then we're gonna, once it gets hot, we're gonna add our chicken.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So we're gonna turn the heat up a little bit.
Turn the heat up a little bit. And then we're probably gonna have to bring it down, right?
We are.
Okay.
We are. We just want to get a nice sear, a nice brown on the chicken.
Yeah.
And then we'll turn it down, and then we'll add our seasonings and our teriyaki sauce.
Okay.
Now, usually I make teriyaki sauce from scratch.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Now?
But I didn't today. But I did get a low sodium teriyaki sauce. So it's very important because I don't know if you noticed about me, I don't cook with salt.
And it's very flavorful.
That's what I've been told.
Wow. Okay, so this recipe can be found in your book, right?
Yes.
And that's one of the reasons why we're doing it, is because you really want to promote that eating healthy can be done at home and it can be done fast, quick, and easy.
It can. And you know how all of this started?
How?
Years ago, taking care of patients. And I would hear so many things, oh, Dr. Seabrook, I can't do that. I can't cook like that. And my patients were making food that was very unhealthy.
Yeah.
So I gave them a lot of recipes that they could substitute, things that they can substitute to make those same recipes but a healthier version of it.
Really? And that's when the idea started. You're like, I'm giving my patients all of these meals. I should provide this for more than just my patients.
We started exchanging recipes, and that's how it all started, almost 20 years ago.
20 years? You're not even old enough to be almost 20 years ago. I think the doctor meant, do I want to put all this chicken in here?
You do.
Okay. So of course I've got my utensils.
Because we're hungry. Aren't you hungry?
Yes, ma'am. I am hungry.
So you can buy chicken strips.
Oh yeah.
Already cut up, but
I do like to hear that sizzle.
I took a whole chicken breast.
Okay.
And sliced it up.
Okay.
And so we're gonna get that going.
Okay, I'm just gonna spread it out, right?
Yes.
You wanted all the. That's the thing about cooking with chicken, is we want to make sure that, of course, it's very done, but still juicy.
Yes. So before we add the teriyaki sauce, I want you to grab that seasoning blend for me right on the end. That's about 2 tablespoons. We're going to use half.
Okay.
That is a mixture of basil and Italian seasoning. Okay. And I love those seasonings together. So we're just going to pour that.
Now what's up with this half? Half the olive oil, half the seasoning. Why aren't we just pouring it all in here?
You know what? Dump it all in there.
Okay, yeah, because we got a lot of chicken in here. Uh-oh, maybe you're right. I think I spread it out. Well, heck.
So we're going to give that a stir.
Yeah, because we do want it to be... Oh, that does smell good. Now, what did you say that was a mixture of?
Basil and Italian seasoning. The blend together. And once you start to see the pinkness start to go away, then we're going to add our teriyaki and we're just going to let it simmer in the teriyaki. Now guess what? You're going to use all of the teriyaki.
Okay. I was thinking, do I need to add more olive oil? But no, not really, right?
And that's why I always reserve just a little bit in case it starts to stick or the pan starts to brown a little bit.
Very smart.
So I'll just reserve just a tiny bit.
Okay, let's get that pink going there.
Almost.
Wow, it cooks pretty fast.
It does. And there's a chunk right there.
There we go.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
You're good at this.
You know what? I like people to think that I can't cook, Dr. Seabrook, so the expectation level is low. But yeah, I mean, the basic things I can do. But I appreciate you bringing an easy recipe for me. So, does the family cook with you?
They do.
They do?
They do. My children are pescatarian, okay?
Oh.
So they like seafood. So I
Okay.
get to take the meals that I have put turkey and other proteins in.
Sure.
I get to add the seafoods to those meals, and they seem to enjoy it.
Now, would you say that your recipes are flexible like that? So if it calls for chicken or steak, you can always make it another way?
That is the whole point, and that is how I started this conversation and dialogue with patients years ago. Having them take out the ground beef out of their diet and replacing it with ground turkey. So just those substitutions, taking the fried chicken and baking it.
Right.
And I have an oven fried catfish recipe that when people see it, they do not believe that it was made in the oven.
Really? Looks like I might have to come back so you can make that for me. Look, notice you make that for me. You're gonna teach me how to make it.
So I think we're ready to add the teriyaki
Okay.
sauce
Now
now.
we're gonna do all of the teriyaki sauce and just pour it in here.
And as it cooks, it's going to thicken up
Okay.
and make a nice sauce for our lettuce wraps.
So I mean, this is pretty much it, right? Now, do we need to put a lid on?
We don't have to.
Okay.
As it cooks, the steam will evaporate. It'll start to thicken up.
Okay.
And then once it's done, once the chicken is done, we're ready to eat.
Wow.
Look how simple that was.
I know.
And
I have no
actually-
excuse.
And actually, you can help me by chopping up this cucumber because
Okay.
that's going to be the last of our toppings.
Now, shall we turn down the fire?
Let's turn it down.
Okay.
Medium.
Okay, medium.
Mhm.
Okay, great. I washed my hands already. So we're just gonna cut these into slices?
Yeah. So actually, I like mine diced. So do
Okay.
you mind cutting lengthwise?
Yep. Uh-oh.
I-
Don't judge my cutting skills.
That's excellent. And then we're going to put the diced cucumber in this bowl, and then it'll be ready to go with our toppings.
Okay. There we go. Oh yeah, we're gonna need all these cucumbers. Okay,
All right.
let's check our chicken.
And I think we're almost ready to go.
Oh yeah, because we're starting to see the teriyaki sauce kind of marinate into the chicken breast.
It
I
looks
might have to
delicious.
try this at home for my family.
You're doing a wonderful job. It smells so good.
I think they will like this. Okay, let's see. Okay, what's next?
You know what? We're ready to go. I think we should just clean up a little bit. So it's time to put together
Yes.
your lettuce wrap.
Okay,
So there's a
I'll trade
plate.
you that. We don't need any more olive oil. Bring this plate right here. Now, do I start with, obviously, the lettuce?
So yes, let's start with the lettuce. Now this is butter or bib lettuce.
I love butter lettuce.
I do too. So I thought that this would be nice and cute, and it's real petite, tiny.
Yeah, yeah.
So why don't you get you?
Okay, I'll take a, if you don't mind,
No, I don't.
a couple of these. I use these when I'm making tacos and I want to get rid of the shells when I'm doing low carbs. So I'm very familiar with butter lettuce. Okay.
So you want to take you a couple of chicken strips,
Okay.
and then you tell me what toppings you like. Do you like bell peppers, sweet peppers?
I'm not crazy about them, but I do understand they have a lot of good nutritional value, right?
Yes.
Why should I have bell peppers? We'll put that down.
So a lot of beta carotene. Come on, just take a
Okay.
strip. Take
Okay,
one
I'll
strip.
do one orange, one yellow, and one red.
All right. See, colorful is good. What about
Okay.
cucumbers?
Love cucumbers.
Okay.
Love cucumbers. And I dice these up myself. So, you know they're extra good. Okay, a few more. Okay.
All right. Now we're getting to carrots.
Yep, carrots are good. Now, some exercise or diet plans I've been on say kind of stay away from carrots. Why? Because they have a lot of sugar?
Carrots do have a lot of sugar.
Okay. But it's good sugar though,
It's
at
good
least,
sugar.
right? Okay.
I love to boil carrots down, and they make their own glaze. You don't have to add anything to it. Just put a little bit of water, let it steam through, and it boils down and makes a thick, almost like caramel honey glaze.
Oh, really?
So this
We
is
learned
cilantro.
something. Oh, I love cilantro. Yeah, I'll add a little bit more.
Okay.
Perfect.
Now, here are onions, red onions and green onions. Now, understand if you don't want them, that's fine. And then we have some crunch and some spice.
Oh, let's go with crunch and spice.
Okay.
I might have a hot date later.
A little jalapeno.
Okay. Ooh, spice. I gotta be careful.
And then some chow mein noodles just for crunch. on the
Yeah.
top. Sometimes I will even toast some sesame seeds.
Okay.
Now, I think you need a little bit of that teriyaki sauce. Just
a little bit of juice?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here we go.
All right.
All right.
So,
it's
give me
time
your
for
thoughts.
me to eat.
It's time for you to eat.
Okay, I gotta roll up my sleeves. Here we go. See, there was a method to my madness with the two big lettuce, so I can make it sturdy. Very good.
What do you think about the seasoning, the Italian blend that we used?
I think it's perfect. It has the right amount of flavor. Because sometimes when I cook, I make things too salty because I feel like it needs more salt. It needs more salt. This was perfect.
No salt. No salt. The only salt that was there that was in the teriyaki sauce. And like I said, typically I make my own, but I didn't get a chance to today. And so I think that people need to understand that you don't have to add salt to your food to have good, flavorful food.
I was gonna ask you about that because the teriyaki sauce, I think, is exactly what it needed to give that little hint of salt without really, you know, overpowering the dish.
So tell me a little bit about what's going on with you and what you're doing.
Well, I am a newlywed, so I'll be able to go home and make this recipe for my husband, which sounds so weird to say. And of course, my son, my daughter is a sophomore at Howard University. So thank you so much. It's a lot, but she is holding down the fort. She wants to go into broadcast journalism. I don't know where she got that from. But she is on her way. She is quite talented, and I'm really proud of her. But yeah, I am. This is my second marriage, our second marriage, and we're a few months in, and everything is fabulous.
That is so wonderful. Do you think that this is something that your daughter could maybe make? This is an easy college dorm recipe.
And Doctor, it's something that she needs to make because her freshman year, she was making a lot of pasta. You know what happens with pasta? You get that freshman 15. And I kept telling her, because we eat pretty healthy at home, but pasta's easy to make. And when you're not used to being in the kitchen, you go off to school, you're eating what? Ramen noodles for 25 cents, or you're making it yourself. So she was making a lot of pasta, but this is something very easy that Zoe can do. I might even bring my son in the kitchen because I have a little track star who needs to be eating more healthy too.
And this is a very versatile recipe. Whatever the favorite protein of the person is, they can add that. If they like shrimp, shrimp can be added to this dish. So it's so versatile. If they're eating ground beef, you can do ground beef, you can do ground turkey. You can pretty much do any type of protein in your lettuce wrap.
It's very good.
Without salt.
Without salt. And I love the jalapenos in here because we love Mexican food. And you know that because you watch the show, so you know how much I love my Mexican food.
Just that little kick. So it's been so wonderful today having you in the kitchen.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for having me.
You cooking for me.
Yes, I did.
Recipes.
I cooked for Dr. Seabrook. I might be able to take over your show for you. Maybe we can swap. You take over Windy City Live, and then I take over Dr. Seabrook's cooking show.
Wouldn't that be a plan? Well, thank you so much. I really have enjoyed having you in the kitchen with me.
Oh, thank you so much, Doctor.